Hello. I don't know you, and you really don't know me, or maybe you do. I don't know. But this is actually my second take doing this because I'm stupid and recorded it in the opposite direction. But I didn't really like that take anyway. So, um, I don't know why I made this channel, and I don't know why I'm making this video. Well, I do know why, but I guess now, out of all times, it's kind of a weird time. But I don't really know. Obviously, you can see from the title, I'm a 19-year-old kid that, you know, likes talking to himself. And I guess the biggest takeaway I'm getting from, I guess, I'm gonna probably get from making these is that I'm really bad at talking, but I really like doing it. Um, Growing up, I was extremely introverted, and I was known in school, but I wasn't really that popular. I was kind of just there, and people knew who I was. So I guess that's better than being completely invisible, but it's actually really late at night right now. Well, for me, it's about 10 o'clock, but, you know, I wake up early. I have early mornings, and it makes it rough. And it's currently Sunday night, so I actually have to get up tomorrow morning pretty early, so that's going to be great. But if you know my face, if you know who I am, so, yeah. I guess it's going to be kind of weird, just like re-saying everything I said already, but like better. But I guess I kind of wanted to start making these because I really wanted to give back and be grateful for what life I have and make people realize what they have is extremely rare and extremely um, important and a gift. It's truly a gift to be alive every day and to wake up every day because not everyone does. I want these videos to help people. It's literally been one of my biggest goals in my life is to find a way to help people, and I've been told a lot that the people that I was close with, they said I should be a motivational speaker or a therapist or something along those lines. And I guess it never really spoke to me in that kind of way because I don't know. Speaking in front of a giant audience, I've never been good at. My nerves are insanely bad. I don't even get anxiety. I just like, well, maybe I do. I don't know. But talking in front of a camera, because I talk to myself a lot, talking in front of a camera is a lot easier for me. I'm literally on my phone, and my phone is set up on my keyboard right now. I don't have a fancy setup. I don't have fancy lighting. I literally just have this mic that I bought online, and I guess I thought it would help me make these kind of videos. I want to keep these as raw as possible. I don't really want to edit a whole lot, and I don't want to really. I would like to have better quality. I have a really nice camera like that I bought for photography and videography, but I don't really use it much, and I gotta learn how to use it still. The Sony A7 III, if you're wondering. The lens is cheap. I was a wrestler in high school, and after my last match, it really showed me that you sincerely cannot be, you can't take what you have for granted. Because after my last match, I realized I was done. I was just done for good, and I would never get to do it again, at least in high school. And that kind of broke me. I cried for about 2 hours after that, and I don't really cry much. And it really changed my life and perspective on, life. And that's what I want these for. So I want these videos for to put out to people because this is something to fill up my time instead of doom scrolling and being unproductive with my time. So I figure find a way to help people and to give out to people that I think can be important to anyone. You may not know who I am, and I may not know who you are, but regardless of that fact, we're both human and we both exist. So helping your existence and helping you want to stay alive, helping you want to get up in the morning is a great reason to make these videos. And you shouldn't be, I think a lot of people are scared to post content because they they think their opinions that are bigoted on them are gonna define them as a person. And I used to be like that. I used to think what people think of me is like the most important thing in the world because that's what's gonna give me a status. That's what's gonna give me places in life, and that's how I'm gonna build myself as a person. And quite frankly, that's not true in the slightest. I have tried over and over to get myself validated by other people, and every time I did, I felt nothing. Literally nothing. I I've been super bad at being myself, I feel like, and I don't know, just kind of being a person that I want to be instead of someone else. I'm not special in any way. Literally, me being me is the only way I think I'm special, but I want to be someone. I want to be a face you can see that can grow with you, that you can relate to, and that you can talk to. I don't see enough videos on YouTube where young kids are going on these platforms and just talking about life. Because if you don't, I mean, if you feel like you want to wake up every day and you don't want to be here anymore, you want to unalive yourself or whatever, you have to find your way out. Life is such a gift that was given to us. I'm not personally religious, but I think regardless of that fact, if you are, you can be who you are. We're all human. It doesn't matter what race, what gender, what sexuality you are. As long as you're a person who's trying, that is what you should try and be. Because you can't make yourself happy from other people's opinions and what other people think of you. Because trust me, I have been that person and it has gotten me nowhere. This is a fresh channel, so I literally had no idea. I'm going to edit these videos on my phone because I travel for work and I don't really have access to expensive equipment or, stuff like that. And it has always been my dream to be a content creator because it would be a blessing to spend more time with my friends and family and just to have a more free life. If you wake up every day and you sincerely feel like you are doing enough working a 9 to 5 and you're happy with that, there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel, to me personally, I feel like we should be able to wake up and live, not just survive. Because I know a lot of people that work paycheck to paycheck, single mothers, divorced fathers, stuff like that along those lines. And what do I know? I mean, I'm a 19-year-old kid. I literally just like talking, and that's why I'm kind of making these. And realizing that this is my second take, I'm realizing I kind of left a lot out and a lot out that I want to express. If you want to get me as like a basis of a person, my top 5 like things in life: anime, the gym, video games, nature, and traveling. Those are probably my top 5. I love all of those things, and I think anime has made the biggest impact on my life personally. Like, I'm not weirded out on it. I don't do none of that weird shit. But the way they express their feelings and emotions in shows is something you never see in real life. Because I feel like, at least for me, I feel like I want to express myself in these ways, but everyone would look at me like I'm an idiot and think, what are you doing, dude? You look and sound stupid. And again, this comes into people's opinions and them not mattering. But then again, you have to have your own dignity in a way. I know a lot of Japanese people are like this. I mean, I've never been to Japan. It's literally my dream to go. Like, top 3 places I want to go: Japan, Switzerland, and probably Alaska. I'm an American myself, so Alaska is probably the biggest ideal place for me because it's the closest and probably the cheapest. But I have a lot of dreams, and I feel like if I sit here and do nothing about it, I'm going to get nowhere. People don't grow from sitting here and not starting and building an audience. They do it by getting out of their comfort zone and making it seem that they want to be someone. I have tried, over and over to be a content creator, but I feel like it never works out because I'm never consistent and I'm never passionate about what I do. But I'm genuinely passionate about helping other people and just talking. Even if I have 50, 100, 10,000, 100,000, a million subscribers, it wouldn't matter because I would still want to help every single one of these people. Even if one person takes something important out of this video and it changes something in their life, that would be good enough for me, because that's what I want. I can go on these other platforms. I can sell myself out. I can sell products. I can market myself. I can be a brand dealer for someone. And like I can do all that. I can make money. But I think genuinely helping someone has something deep inside of my heart, because I feel like I haven't done it enough in my life, and it hurts me to know that, because in my line of work, I work long hours, I work away from home, and I don't really see new people that much. And I would love to make these videos every single day. But I just know, knowing me, I'm going to get burnt out. I'm going to run out of ideas. I'm going to run out of things to say. So I really would like for people to help me, like in the comments, about things they want me to talk about or they want to converse about, or I don't know. I would love to build an actual community, because mental health is the most important thing in the world. People can say it's not, in that it's just in your head. But if you don't have a good mental about something, you can't do it. I'm just going to say that straight up. If you don't have a good mental about it, you will not and never do it. I say this because, as a wrestler, it's a lot of mental and physical, obviously, but it's a lot of mental. And I play this into my life a lot, because if I go into something with a negative attitude and I say I will never do this and I will never complete it or I will never be there, you're never gonna. It's just as simple as that. But if you are delusional, if you tell yourself every second of the day that I'm going to win, even if I fail over and over and over again, I'm going to win. That's what's going to reach you into success, and that's what's going to be the difference between you and the other person telling you that you can't do it. I'm just a 19-year-old sitting in his bedroom making a video, living with his parents right now, because I just got out of school and I'm working and I'm doing all this stuff, but I feel like I just want more, and I want more every single day of my life. That isn't the point of this channel. Obviously, money is cool, money is great, you know, but I genuinely just want to help. That is my main goal with this channel that I'm making fresh out randomly. By the way, I had no idea I was going to be making this until like 30 minutes ago. I'm like, I should record a video about me talking, because I talk to myself so much, and it's probably gonna help me with my speech impediment. I don't have an impediment, I don't think, but every time I hear myself talk, I feel like I slur my words a lot, and I don't speak as clearly as I think I am. And I make short form content on TikTok. Like, I'm not exactly new to it, but I feel like long form and actually talking into this with the raw footage, like, I'm gonna edit out the dead space, obviously, but like this being just as raw as possible, where you can just hear my voice and I'm just talking, that is what's gonna be great. That that's what's gonna make a difference. If I talk for 30 seconds, in my day, that's not gonna do anything. If I sit down and look at you, or you can listen to me. You don't have to watch this video. You don't have to sit down and watch this video. You can play it in the background or whatever. Um, I I just want to. I'm making these kind of for myself as well, even if they get 5, 10, 10 million views, whatever. It's gonna be the same setup, doing the same thing, speaking about the same things. Well, not the same things, but the same genre or something like that. But yeah, I don't really want to make this one super long, but I just feel like this. I want this to be a good resource for you, and I want you to use these videos. If you enjoy my content, obviously, if you enjoy my voice and you don't think I'm annoying and whatever. But if you ever feel like you think you're losing at life, I will make a video for you that will help you. I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm not going to tell you to buy anything. I'm not going to tell you to do anything. Because if I tell you to do it and you don't actually go out and do it, then why am I telling you? I'm telling you to do these things. I'm encouraging you to do these things so you do them for your own reasoning. You shouldn't do things because someone else tells you to do it. You should do it because it makes you happy and it makes you feel complete or fulfilled. You worked an extra hour that day. You got up an extra hour early. You ate in a calorie deficit or a calorie surplus. You you talked to your friends that day. You read a book. You read 3 pages of a book. You did your homework, whatever. The smallest little things. I am completely dark. That's better. I'm using my PC as a light right now. I mean, I have a ring light, but I feel like that'd be kind of excess, That wouldn't fit the vibe, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's pretty much the basis of what I want these to be. If I can get you to take one thing out of this, it would be to be extremely grateful for your life and to never take it away from yourself. Because that would be the biggest insult to yourself. We all have a purpose to live, and whether you think you have that purpose or not, there is a purpose. I'm not your therapist, I'm not your happy place, but I am a safe place. I want to build a community that is vulnerable and safe, because I know we can get up every day and say, I'm gonna go hard, I'm gonna do 75 hard, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna eat right, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna do whatever, I'm gonna be extremely hard. Like, not like that, but you get what I mean. There's nothing wrong with having vulnerable emotions and feelings, because I feel like a lot of people are like brainwashed into thinking that, myself included. I don't know what really changed my attitude. I think really just my quality of life. I think that was probably one of my biggest things. But it was just weird for me to really be myself, and this is gonna be what this is for. I want to be myself and myself only. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna fake to be anyone else. I don't want to be. To be honest, I don't even want to be famous, like in any sense. I just want people to think that I'm a good thing that has happened to them, and that's what would be great and important to me. I think making shorts of like motivational quotes too, and stuff like that, that would be cool too. But I just want to build something. I'm going to say this over and over again. I want to build something that is great and that is safe and that is perfect for you. Because I know there's a lot of kids like that are my age or younger that struggle extremely bad with mental health and stuff like that, illnesses or whatever, and they feel like they have nowhere to go. Like, I know they have their happy content creator. Like, I know a lot of people's are Joe Bartolozzi, Markiplier. Mine is personally 3FS. I love 3FS. He's the GOAT. He is my GOAT. I've been watching him since he was under 10K, and I knew this kid was going to be freaking huge from the first video I watched. I have loved him. We're like the same age, too. So, I have loved him ever since he started making content, and I still watch his videos. I watched that 1 mil stream, and I actually cried a little bit because he's come so far, and he's literally shown me what is possible if I just start doing it. Obviously, we don't make the same content, he makes amazing stuff. Go check him out. 3FS is his name. Literally 3FS. So, but yeah. As I said, I don't want to keep this too long, so I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you don't think I'm weird or anything like that, and I just am genuinely trying to help. So I hope you have an amazing night or day, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye.